What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. Really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're back with another weekly sneaker rotation. Now, this should be week 84 to the best of my knowledge. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Now, y'all already know I started this series off at the beginning of the year in 2023. And here we are. It's week 83, right? Okay. Now, if you want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section and it is free to sign up. Y'all know we talk definitely a lot of sneaker talk over there, but we got a food section, a sports section, a music section, you name it, right? Okay, so again, free to sign up. Without further ado, man, let's just dive right in. Now, y'all know I end things off on a Friday, then pick right back up on Saturday, right? Okay, now, so we're just gonna dive right in. This Saturday, I had to go to the chop shop. Now, probably by the time that I'm shooting this video, probably overdue to book another appointment to go right back, right? Okay, I try to stay on top of it to the best of my knowledge. But anyway, Saturday, the kid stepped in none other than the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott, and these are the reverse mocha joints, man. Arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection that I don't wear enough, but it's summertime and I feel like it's time to get these joints off, right? Okay, Travis logo on the back of this one right here, and I think the other half of it just got the regular like Wings logo. Don't quote me though, but you'll see it on the on feet portion of the video. I think Travis is the only person I feel like that could probably make me rock a color that I didn't realize I really like so much, like that brown colorway. I just kind of like automatically throw it towards Travis, right? I give that the credit. I'm like, maybe, and he may not be the guy that made it popular, but it definitely makes me think about it now. This is a shoe that I did have to come off the hip with the chips, and this is a shoe that I primarily rock during the summertime. Pretty much Jordan 1 lows I rock during the summertime, and I think that's kind of the point of these guys right here. I think that just the quality and the material on these guys is pretty much good, like A1 steak sauce. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up a little bit, but I do want to give you guys how like that suede just kind of like moves on this joint. The quality on it is pretty good. But anyway, this is arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection, and I didn't realize I had so many Travis sneakers, but I mean, I guess they kind of just come with the game. But this was my Saturday shoe, was the Travis Scott reverse mochas. Now, ironically, I do not like the actual original mocha colorway on the Jordan 1 lows. Highs, yes. Lows, no. But anyway, this was my Saturday shoe. Now we're gonna move right along on to Sunday. Now, y'all know Sunday is pretty much my relaxed day. I do my very, very, very best to do. I try to set my stuff up in the day where I work, and then pretty much by the night, I just really wanna relax, right? Okay, so y'all know what that means. Pretty much on Sunday, the kid was in his beaters, AKA the YEEZY slides, pure colorway. These joints, you can tell, I probably took them to HE double hockey sticks and back, and that's the goal on these guys. Look at the toe. I don't even know how I did this, but then again, I've had these joints since like what, 2021, 2022. So yeah, these are my round the house shoes. Pretty much, if y'all know, if y'all catch me in these joints, I'm either going straight to run like a very, very quick errand, or I'm just taking a trash out, point blank, period. So this was my Sunday shoe, was a YEEZY slide, pure. Cool, now we're gonna move right along on to Monday, right back at the work. I guess I was just in a mode because I got inspired off of the shoe that I wore on Saturday, which if you're watching the video, you should already know that already. But anyway, on Monday, the kid was right back at the work because y'all know I work a full-time job, and I went in the Travis Scott 4s. A shoe that often, sometimes, to keep it 100, I low-key be forgetting. I hate the quality on these because it sucks, but overall, from like just the view and probably how the camera does this, I actually really, really love this shoe. One of my favorite in my collections. Cactus Jack logo again right here, but slightly different. And we were talking about this, I think me and Dunks were, just how the different like collabs, how they get like the creative control on there. I feel like Travis has had a fair enough, but I think it was Dunks who said, I feel like J Balvin's probably took it to that next level. But again, it's a 4, and I've always said this, and I don't want to pick on the latest like drop that just kind of came out with the 4s with Nigel Sylvester, but it's really hard to mess up a 4 in my opinion. Granted, I feel like we're not gonna say like just Nigel Sylvester when he did the low joints, because it could be some rule to this, but also I can think of I'm a year for is what we were anticipating is not what we always get. But anyway, this was my Monday shoe, was the Travis Scott, and this is the Air Jordan 4, and I think it's actually called the Oilers colorway, but I think we just call them the Travis Scott 4s because I don't think he's did another 4 just yet, and if it is, it hasn't been like released to the public. I think there's only been like a friends and family pairs that like, yeah, and I'll just leave it there. But this was my Monday shoe. Cool, now we're gonna move right on to Tuesday, right back at to work. Again, kid work a full-time job, so y'all already know what's up. Anyway, stepped in none other than a shoe I haven't worn in a long time, and this is the Air Jordan 12, and this is like the Lakers colorway, or we can call them the Gary Payton's like PE, right? Okay, which what I usually call them, because I think, and I could try to find an image of him if I can, he actually played in these when he was on the Lakers. Now, Gary Payton is actually one of my favorite players. I remember when he actually used to play with the Supersonics, like back in the day, and that used to be like a green colorway, like, so yeah, so pretty much, and y'all know me for whatever reason, even though this is probably like University Gold, and you probably look this up, it'll be Air Jordan 12 University Gold, but I just call it the Gary Payton PE. But if you guys haven't figured out right now, I don't know what it is, even though my favorite color is red, and I like white, and I like black, and I like gray, it's something about yellow that just always catches my eye, and I always say that I'm a major sucker for yellow. You guys probably know that by now. Nothing special than that. You usually say these could probably easily find these in the hood. A lot of people, I could say, like, honestly, this is the second most silhouette, not colorway, second most silhouette I have in my collection is the Air Jordan 12. So pretty much this is what I rocked on Tuesday. Now we're gonna move right along on to Wednesday, and pretty much I'm just gonna give you guys a big like hint for the rest of the video. We had a tropical storm like anticipated in my area, so I wanted to prepare for the rest of the week. And with that being said, and I believe it's called tropical storm, I can't think of it, I want to say it was like Betty or something like that, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, pretty much we have a tropical storm. I think it came from like further south and then moved them up here. And if I said the wrong tropical name, forgive the kid. But yeah, there was definitely a tropical storm in the area, and I just want to call it there. They usually throw names on them, and to be honest, I'm very curious how they get the names, which I think I Googled it one time. But anyway, right back to work on Wednesday. The kid stepped in none other than the cool gray 11s, arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection. These are probably, it's crazy to say that this is a beater considering how I do have, like, I think the pairs from 2021. But this one is actually what I want to say from 2010. I want to say 2010. I'm gonna check the production. Yeah, 2010. Sometimes, man, it's just spot on. Then again, y'all know I do make a lot of videos, and some of this stuff, even though you do it, you kind of just remember. Sometimes you don't. But anyway, cool grays. One of my favorite shoes in my collection, mainly because I think that gray goes with everything, and it's so versatile. And that's what I really like about the shoe. And I would say, like, overall, right, I'm not gonna say this is the best Jordan 1, and I'm talking, or it's not the best Jordans like of all time, but I would say the most, like, when people think of Air Jordans, even non-sneakerheads, not this particular colorway, I'm talking the silhouette here, people think of the Air Jordan 11s, and I mean, you can see that. So anybody who thinks of Air Jordans who's not a non-sneakerhead, they probably, these come to mind, and not this particular colorway, but this silhouette. But this was my Wednesday shoe, was a cool gray 11s. Cool, now we're gonna move right along on to Thursday. Again, I told y'all tropical storm in the area. Again, if I messed up the name, my bad. If I do see the name, I will put it up on the screen just to show you guys what it's really like. But anyway, right after work on Thursday, y'all know I'm pretty much trying to wear rainproof or wet-proof Paul sneakers. So step back in. Again, here we are Thursday, and I had the foam positons. Now this is the Penny PE. This is a shoe where I was this close to sleeping on, but then I was like, man, like, again, I'm a sucker for the color white. I know we do have the DMBs that's supposed to be coming sometime this month. I do plan on trying to grab that pair, but until then, these are the guys that I got right now. Don't really have that many foams in my collection. Now I'm gonna say this: if you don't have a pair and you want to pick up your first pair, they've gotten better, but I would still go a half size up just for that extra room until you break them in. Now, if you don't have a lot of sneakers and you feel like you can break it in, it's a shoe you gotta wear and break in, and it takes a minute to break in. It's very, very stiff, and it doesn't really, like, I'm trying to bend this joint. It don't bend like the other shoes, bro. I don't know how they hooped in these joints, but anyway, this was my Thursday shoe, was the Penny PE, and yeah, man, I think there's really nothing you can go wrong with it. Now, back in the day, and Dunks could probably vouch for me, in middle school, I used to wear the color, ironically, as red is my favorite color now. I actually used to wear the color baby blue a lot, and that's kind of what this is, but it kind of like have like a UNC colorway on there. But I mean, UNC baby blue, it's all the same to me, but this was my Thursday shoe. Cool, now we're gonna move right along on Friday. Again, keep in mind we got Tropical Storm. I think it's Tropical Storm Betty. I don't know why it's Betty that's coming to name. Again, I could be wrong. It's either Betty or Eddie. I don't know. It's gonna bother me the whole entire video, and then when I get ready to edit, I'm gonna like, oh, it's gonna bother me. But anyway, Friday, right back at the work. You know the kid work full-time jobs, and I stepped in none other than the Space Jam Air Jordan 11s. Again, I'm just trying to do like rainproof joints. Now I think this is the one with the 45 on the back that's got stitched in, where they went all out on the presentation, which was a very good job. If I can get the camera to focus just a little bit for me, there we go. 45 on the back of that joint. So arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Let me see if I can remember the production date. I remember people was going crazy over these when these dropped. 2016, yeah, man. So y'all know I've been collecting sneakers for quite some time, and I'll say the Space Jam is another one of my favorite sneakers in my collection. Air Jordan 11s in general, even though I don't have as many 11s as I have like 1s and 12s, but if I gotta do a runner-up, then it's gonna be like 4s, then 11s. But anyway, Space Jam 11s from 2016 is what I wear. Shoes that I'm not afraid to get wet if I'm caught in that weather, but luckily, knock on wood, I've been not being caught enough to get wet in the weather, right? Pause, if that even doesn't sound right. But anyway, this was my Friday shoe. Was it Air Jordan 11 Space Jam? All right, man, cool. This completes my weekly sneaker rotation for this week. What do you guys think down in the comment section? And of course, let me know what you wore throughout the week as well. I definitely look forward to reading the comment section. Y'all know I do my very best to try to respond to each and every one of y'all. Other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.